have been obsessed with Tomodachi Life and my husband. So I would talk about my island and everyone on it. Aside from people from the real world, of course, my list of residents includes Queen, which is me, Kane, Spamton, TV Tenna, Kasuga, Tudge, which is my ex-generic husband from the original Tomodachi Life, and a random man I called this.
Watch your profanity.
Leon, Jax, James Sunderland, Eddie, Kinger, Queenie. I will get Kinger and Queenie to marry each other. I will if it's the next to last thing I do. Ragatha, Zubul, Gangle, Pomni, Majma, Kiru, Kratos, Lancer, and my daughter Amelia. And speaking of Kinger being on my island, I was hospitalized when I heard my Kinger me stop walking in the middle of the night and say to himself, I want someone to love me. And there is one thing they all have in common. They all get together incredibly well when they talk about cocaine. I think everyone on my island is an addict, especially because Spamton wanted to invite Kasuga to live with us, so his way of getting along with Kasuga was talking about meth. They had such a good talk that by the end of it, Kasuga suggested he and Spamton do meth every single night before bed.
Wow!
Something that supports my theory is there are these special moments when your Mies will talk to you, the player, directly. And Kane said he saw cocaine and then wanted to know how much I own. And if so, he asked me if he could have any.
Pomni, I have snorted a suitcase full of coke!
Adding Jax on my island felt like a mistake, because I had to add some pretty harsh language to the island because it would be out of character for him to just be trying to be friends with everyone. For example, James Sunderland, everyone's favorite wife killer, wanted to befriend Jax. And when Mies befriend the other Mies, you must allow them to give each other nicknames you think would be in character for the two of them to say. So, James Sunderland calls Jax Mary? In confusion, which is the name of his late wife. Little does he know he's just talking to a furry. And Jax calls him that psycho. And I also overheard James saying to Jax, didn't you say you could die without adventures at least once per day? And then Jax just stopped there cold and stared into his soul. As far as relationships on the island go, Queen and Kane are pretty happy, or were, because I added Kratos, the god killer. Queen and Kane were talking about how much they never wanted to leave, and I picked up Kane by the head and tried to take him on a Ferris wheel with Kratos, which would have been so funny because can you imagine just being stuck on a Ferris wheel with him? I heard you're a god. Unfortunately, you can't just simply put two people on a Ferris wheel. In fact, it's more likely to play Half-Life 3 while kissing your crush while riding a nuke that's falling to the ground than to get two Mies on a Ferris wheel in Tomodachi Life living the dream. Aside from cocaine, everyone's obsession is my ex-husband. And it's a little weird. Spamton wanted to be friends with my ex, and so did Kane, which wouldn't be weird because Kane does call him the lesser man after all. If it wasn't for the fact that once his daughter Amelia was born, he went out to have fun with my ex on a Ferris wheel. Yes, the Ferris wheel worked. Only for my ex. And everyone else in my household. Yep, that's right. Everyone chose my ex-husband over my newborn daughter, and they all left her alone to go on a Ferris wheel with my ex. I don't know, man. Everyone on my island acts a little funky. Pomni wanted to be in a relationship with James Sunderland, but I don't want her to end up his next pillow princess smothered to death. Plus, I like Funny Bunny too much. So, yeah, they're gonna get together. Lancer is saying that him and James will get along well because they're the same age. And Lancer is 10. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I love my island so much. Even if everyone on it's a meth addict. Tomodachi Life Living the Dream is the most fun, addictive, and no, not in that way, game I have ever played in a while. So, with that said, that's pretty much all there is to say. So take care of yourselves, have a decent day, and stay determined. Out of the way. Also, if I sound a bit sick in this video, it's because I have a really bad cold. So, yeah, sorry about that.